Hi, this is Jacqueline Chaparro, and today I'm going to talk about exercising and the misconceptions and just some things people commonly do wrong that people think they're doing right. And I'm going to start with my roller. A lot of people don't actually incorporate a roller or stretching into their workout routines or even into their everyday life routines because as you get older, your body tightens up, and so it's always good to stretch. I've been stretching since I played soccer, and so I've learned a lot through that. But also, I want to talk about make sure that you're drinking enough water throughout the day because that can help when you're recovering from exercising and rebuilding muscle and to hydrate yourself properly. And so water is one of the most important things that people kind of neglect or push off for coffee, but actually water re-energizes your body more than coffee and sugar does because it's not leaving a false effect, it's leaving a real effect of energy and purifying your body, whereas coffee is leaving you a false effect and you have to rely more and more and more on sugar, which is worse and worse for your body, where the more water you drink, the better off you are, and the more hydrated you are, and the more overall your body performs better overall, especially if you're incorporating exercise. So the importance of this stretcher and this roller is when you, okay, I also want to introduce my audience. Sorry, I forgot to do that in the beginning. I always forget that. So this is my audience as well. But the stretcher, it really, when you exercise, you're sore because you're tearing your muscles, which is, as you tear them, you rebuild them, and which gives you muscle definition and strength. So a lot of people don't actually incorporate this roller, but it's so good for you, and it's so good for the muscle tearing and to rehabilitate your muscles. So if I use it, I just put it down, and then a lot of people don't actually engage their core, which is like the main part, because if you're not engaging your core, you're not actually working or rolling the part of your body right. So you just want to make sure your core is nice and tight. Make sure you don't roll your hair. And then you switch to the sides to get your sides. Always put this leg in front and use my core so that I'm not actually using my legs. I'm still using my core. And then you do the same thing for your whole body, for your legs too. You're still engaging your core because you're not using your legs to push. And then some stretches. You always want to stretch before you start exercising. Just basic stretches. Touch your toes. If you can't touch your toes, hold for 10 seconds. And then the longer that you hold, the farther you'll be able to go down. Eventually to put your nose to your knees. But that takes time. So I'm also going to introduce my friend Yvonne. And I'm gonna have her do a squat. And then we're going to talk about the squats and just different positions and different things we can improve. So, okay. Yeah, make sure you can get Yvonne. And so, Yvonne, I'll have you do one squat. Just how you would think you do a normal squat.
To the side.
To the side. And go down with it. And one more time. And then stop right there. And so, her knees are over her toes. And down. The toes, get the toes. And so, come up. And she's coming up more on her toes rather than her heels. So that makes your body position wrong, but when you go down on your heels rather than your toes, then your knees aren't over your toes. Your pressure is on the back of your foot. Your back is more straight, and you're actually using and engaging the right muscles rather than overcompensating and having a misform. And then when you go up, you should be using the back of your heels to go all the way up. And then your body's right, your posture is right, and you're just activating the right muscle groups, which is a lot of common misconceptions that people do when they're exercising. So it's important to have the right posture. You're using the right parts of your body, your heels instead of your toes, and making sure that your knees don't go over And then to finish, when you're done exercising, always do cool down stretching, touching your toes again, lifting your leg up, working on your balance. That's just the keys to incorporating good exercise. And I'm going to show my audience one more time. They're all still here. Thank you.